Hey, hi, hello friends, I'm back with another video and I'm so sorry that I look so orange and gross. I don't know if this is gonna fix itself while I'm recording or what. I haven't figured out how to do the white balance on this camera and I don't even know if you can do that. But until I figure out if you can do that or not, you'll have to just deal with very gross orange me. But I'm back for another video and this one is going to be, drumroll please, my Rybsat round 8 TBR. This is my first time doing Rybsat and I'm doing it a bit differently than how you're supposed to do it, but I got the A-OK from the person who started up the readathon, so that is super awesome. But for those of you who are doing it normally, basically what you do is pick a spot on your bookshelf, any spot, and you go in that order from that spot and read as many books as you can from that spot. So say on my bookshelf, you can't even really see it. So on my bookshelf, say I started at World War Z, which is that orange book right there, I would have to continue and read Hush Hush. And then if I wanted to continue that series, I would read Crescendo. They're completely backwards, sorry. But if I don't, I would continue on. I've already read Sold, so I would continue on to, I believe that is The Scarlet Letter or Christmas Carol, but I think that's The Scarlet Letter. And then next to it, you can't see, is The Scarlet Letter or Christmas Carol, one of those two, and you just continue on from there. So that was a really poor showing and explanation of how that works. But basically, like I said, you pick a starting point on your bookshelf and just read straight through from there. You can stop at a series if you get to a series and read the whole series, or just read the first book in a series and then continue on. But for me, I just checked out a lot of library books from the library, and so I'm going to be reading as many of those as I possibly can, but I'm gonna have like a more set TBR of all the books that I would like to read. But first, I would like to show you the extra books that I've gotten today, because you'll probably be like, what the crap, like you didn't show these in the last book haul. Where did these come from? So I got 4 or 5 extra books from the library today, and I'm gonna show you guys them now just as a quick little haul. They'll probably be in the readathon TBR as well, because my goal is to read as much as I can of these books in these next couple of days. And if you don't know, it starts May 1st at 12 a.m. and goes till May 8th at 12 a.m. That is the timings. I will leave all the links for the readathon in the description down below, just so if you're confused or anything, you'll have more clarification for that in the videos and the information from the actual person who leads this. Alright, now to show you guys the books that I got at the library today when I originally went for one, which is the last Harry Potter book. And now holding this, I never realized how actually chunky this is. Like, I guess I realized it when I was little, but I didn't think it was this big. But now, how many pages is this? Guys, I could just try and read this, the whole readathon. It's 759 pages, but I'm pretty sure I would finish it in like 2 days anyway. But this is not going to be part of the readathon just because I don't want to be rushed in reading this. The next book I got is the first book in the Left Behind series. This is Taken. And if you guys don't know what Left Behind series... If you guys don't know what the Left Behind series is about, it's basically about these teenagers who were left behind during the rapture type thing, and they have to decide if they're going to believe in God and go to heaven or not, and some things happen, and I'm really super excited to finally be reading these because my library actually has all the books, and I've been wanting to read the Left Behind series for a while now, and it's just something that a Bible school student who would want to read just to see the author's take on the rapture and on tribulation and everything of that sort. The next book is one that I'm really excited about. I don't know if I'm going to add it into the TBR pile for this readathon, but that is Angel Fall by Susan E. Everybody's been raving about these books. I don't fully know the description of them, but I got it out of the library. Next is Bliss by Lauren Miracle, and this is basically about a girl who goes to this like private school and she hears people or things talking from the wall all about blood and like murder and everything like that, and nobody else can hear it, and she suddenly learns there's a bunch of secrets that no one else is really telling her. And then the last book for this little short book haul is Torment by Lauren Kate. This is the second book to the Fallen series, and I was really iffy about reading this book just because I didn't know if I would remember everything that happened in the first book, but after just sitting there staring at the cover of the first book, I remembered almost everything, and at least the ending of it. so I'll be ready to go into this. So now on to the actual TBR part of this video. So the first book that I would like to finish, if I don't finish it tonight, which I plan on doing, is The City of Ember by Leanne Duprat. I showed this in my last haul, so if you'd like to watch that and see the description of this book, I will leave it in the links down below as well. The next book I would like to try and finish is But This Is the Rose Society by Marie Lu. This is the second book to the Young Elites. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. If you'd like to know more about the Young Elites, like I said, this was from my last haul. Then if I get through those two, which I hope I can, I'm going to be reading Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, since it seems like it's more of a fast-paced read, and I've definitely been into these types of books lately. I just am indulging myself in more fast-paced reading books / ones that I think will be really good. And then lastly, of my planned TBR, I'm going to be, if I can get through these 3 books, I'm going to be reading Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. This was in my last haul for the library, and so I'm not going to do any explaining about this, but in the video I did explain that I am very iffy about reading these series because I haven't read any vampire books essentially since Twilight, and so I don't really know how much I'm going to like this or not. I was told it's a really fast-paced book once you get into it, and I hope I can knock it out. If I can get through those 4 books, I would definitely be super duper happy, because that's 4 books out of the 10 I already have here from the library. I know I'm going to be vlogging every day for this and everything like that, so you guys will know my updates when they happen and when I finish a book and everything like that. But as of right now, these are the 4 books that I definitely want to read for the readathon. In the case of me finishing The City of Ember tonight, which I'm hoping to do, even though it's like 8:49 at night, and I'm a little over halfway, so I'm going to see how much I can knock of this out before 12 tonight. In the case of me finishing this, then I will just pick up another book and add it to the TBR, because, you know, I don't have a shortage of books here from the library, so I could easily pick up whatever I would like to read. But I just want to get these books done just because they are ones that I'm excited for, and then there's the one that I'm iffy for. But if you're doing the readathon, you should definitely tell me your TBR or leave the link for the TBR video in the comments down below, because I would love to watch the video or hear or see what you guys are going to be reading. Even though it's my first time doing the readathon, it might not be your first time doing the readathon. So some of you guys might be more experienced at Rybsat than I am. But if you guys are first timers like me, you should tell me in the comments down below. We can band together and just geek out about how we have not done this before, and we can geek out everyone about all the books that we're going to read or try to read. This isn't a race to see how many books you can read. It's just you can get some quality time in for reading. But if you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below to be subscribed to my channel and notified when I post any more videos in the near future. But like I said, it would really mean a lot to me if you subscribe to my channel and left me some comments down below, because I really love chit-chatting with you guys. But until next time, I'm gonna go. Bye guys!